As a citizen, it's our main responsibility to abide the laws and rules and regulation of the state. In this video, I'm going to discuss what is this law that you have to abide by. I'm sure all of you have heard about this word lots of time in your life. Now in this video, we are going to know what is this law. Law is basically some written group of rules and regulation or set of rules and regulation that are promulgated by the government. That means we know that whenever you are living in a state, the government introduce or enforce some set of rules, regulation, customs that the citizens of that state have to abide by. So this set of rules and regulations or customs or thought or practice or belief, whenever it's formalized, are known as the law. That means the authority has to enforce it, the authority has to formalize this set of rules and regulation. Now, in a society or in a state, you know that there are some set of rules that from the previous time or from very ancient time we have been following, right? For example, in a society, we always know that we should not steal anyone's goods or we should not kill anyone. So these are very established rules and regulation of a society, and to follow them and maintain the discipline of the society, these are very important. So whenever these are being formalized by the government or written by the authority, and whenever you have to abide by this can be termed as law. That means whenever you are breaking any law or violating any law, you have to expect punishment. Now, why do we need law? The question comes, right? Because laws are very important to control the external behavior of the citizens, and it is very important to establish rules and regulation or of the society. That means, what does it mean? If there is no law in a society, there will be so many people that will do whatever they would feel like, right? That because they know they are not going to get punished for anything because there is no law in the state. So laws are basically enforced by the government or the authority to establish peace or to maintain peace and discipline in the state and to control the external behavior of the people. Now, different political thinkers defined law from different perspectives. In my previous videos, I already said that this is very important for you to memorize the definitions. Try to write those definitions correctly. Again, I'm saying. So there are three definitions of laws which are given in your textbook. Number one is the definition given by T.H. Green. The next one is Professor Holland. And another one is very important, which was given by Professor Woodrow Wilson. Okay, so all of them actually said, okay, let me read the definitions for you and let me explain the definitions. I think it will be easier for you to understand. The first definition was given by political thinker T.H. Green, who said that laws are rights and bindings imposed by the states. That means these are some rules or some regulation that are imposed by the state, and definitely whenever it's imposed by the state, you are bound to follow that. Okay, next going to the definition of Professor Holland, who said that a law is general rule of external action enforced by sovereign political authority. That means these are some rules and which are actually given to control your external behavior so that you cannot do any kind of misdeed or you cannot break or violate any section of the society or the state, or you cannot violate or spoil the peace of that society. And these are actually enforced by sovereign political authority. That means the state, or you can say these are exercised by the government. Another definition is given by, this is very important definition by the way, which is given by Woodrow Wilson, who said that it's okay, let me explain it part by part. Law is that portion of the established habit and thought of mankind That means law or law is that portion of established habit that are already established in the society or the state, and which has gained distinct and formal recognition. As I previously said that you should not steal, you should not kill any people. These are already our established habit. We know that since very ancient time these have been continuing, right? So whenever they're getting the formal recognition in the shape of uniform rules, that means these set of rules that have been prevailing in a society are being formalized by authority, by the authority and power of the government. That means the government has the authority and they're making it formalized. That means whenever it's a social rule, maybe you are breaking the rule and you're not getting any punishment, but whenever it's a rule enforced by the government, whenever you are violating it, that time you will get punishment. That is why law is very important, and basically laws are enforced for the betterment of the society and social welfare of the people. So that's all for this video. I hope the concept of law is clear to you. If you have any question or any confusion, please let me know, and I'm posting my next video very soon, hopefully. Till then, take care.